So I'm making this video because I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. I just lost my job. Got food stamps keeps denying me. I don't know why. Having trouble. So like I have a lot going on, and I'm like at the brink of like breaking and not ever coming back. So like basically I just lost my job, and so food stamps keeps denying me for whatever reason. I have no idea why. Unemployment haven't got back with me yet. I'm trying to apply for like disability because of like my mental illness, but you know, it's gonna take a while. So like my mental illness is to the point where like it's just taking everything away from me, like everything, like makes me feel like that, like I'm a loser, and it just takes everything away from me, even potential relationships and friendships. And then nothing is worse than like going through hell and then having everyone blame you and cut you off, and because you're like a loser, or you don't have, or you're not where you want to be in life. Like what do you have to be where you need to be in life? Like what does that even mean? What's the definition of that? Like what do I need to be doing? Or like I've never felt more lost than ever, but like I know like certain people don't like get me, and it hurts because it's like this is who you are, and even you're struggling with it, but like you don't want to be bad for nobody, or you don't want to be like the villain or a monster, but like your mental illness can make you seem that way, and it's, or people can perceive you that way, or they'll just perceive you as weak and just throw you away, or just throw you to the curb and not care. Like imagine having to deal with that and feeling so alone, and you don't like to, like you're working on it, and people who don't understand, like they just say stuff, or they'll get frustrated with you, or they just can't, like they're just annoyed with you, and it just makes you seem like you're not like, you know that feeling. Like nobody likes to feel that, like I'll never be accepted, and to the point like I don't care to be accepted, but it's like I'll never be able to date anyone, I'll never be able to like have like get married or whatever, because you know, a lot of people like don't accept me. Like it hurts because like time after time after time after, anyone I talk to, like they either manipulate me emotionally because they think I'm stupid or dumb, because they're too scared to just reject me, or to tell me like, oh, they just want sex from me, or they don't want a relationship. But they're just, you know how people lie, play games, they'll play games with me, or they'll try to turn it back off on me when they're not even that interested, like, you know, but they just don't want to feel bad or guilty for saying that they're not interested. So they'll try to make you feel like, oh, but you did this, so that's why I lost interest, or you know what I'm saying? Or it'll be something little and they'll bring it up. That's something so insignificant that wasn't even like a need for, like you can't even tell, like, but because you can't tell, like they're trying to make it seem like it was all you, or like something little you messed up on, and they'll bring it up, and they'll be like, oh, work on that, and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, you're just not interested. Like, you can just tell when someone's interested, or someone feels guilty or bad for just using you, but they're not interested, but they're just treating you along when they really don't want you. So, like, for example, I'm just using that person for sex or whatever. Like, I just want to, like, use them for sex, and then but I don't really want them, but I don't want, you know, have people feel guilty. So, just for example, like, but I already know, like, people always do that to me. Like, they'll play a game, make me feel like, and it's like, and a lot of people don't want to, like, it's hard, you know, like it's really hard, and I try to, hold on, I'm just tired of like people, and like I get it, bro, but the truth hurts a lot. Like the matter of the truth is, like I have a lot to work on myself, right? And that also makes me hate myself, is that it's always me, you know, like when you were never really interested anyway, but you try to make me feel like it was all me, the reason why it didn't work out. And it might be some things that I've done that, you know, I'm not compatible with people. There's some things I do need to work on, but it's like, why it hurts is because I don't mean to be that way. And like I'm suffering just as much as you can't stand me. And twice as much, 10 times as that. And then for someone to come by, understand what you're going through and say, you need to do this, you need to do that, you don't have this, you don't have that. But it's funny because when I did have things going good for me, I still wasn't good enough. It was still, oh, I'm a nut job, or I'm this and I'm that. Like, no matter what I have or have going for myself, because I have stuff going for me. I was doing good for myself. Now I'm like rock bottom low. And you know where everyone's at? Nowhere. Like, when you have something, they try to take away from you. When you don't have anything, nobody wants to be around you. But it's like, you're right, like I don't care about people. I shouldn't care about people. I should only be wanting to take care of myself. But it's hard because of how my brain works and how my brain is so against me. Like, you have the world against you, you have people against you, you have people telling you what you should and should be doing, and that's why you don't have anything. Like, people say you are where you are because you're so negative towards yourself. Like, it's more than just that. Like, even when I'm positive and I'm telling myself self affirmations, like, it doesn't work. Like, it really doesn't work. It's like putting a dead battery into something and expect it to work. Like, I get like positive affirmations, but it's like, it's something more. Like, I feel like there's just something wrong with my brain, and it's like a mental illness or a spiritual battle or whatever. But it's like, at this point, like, I want to be I don't want to be a trash person, get older and hate life and be grouchy and be grumpy and just be like, I want to be happy. And right now, like, this is the most unhappiest I've ever been. I feel like my brain is so against me. Like, it won't let me breathe. Like, it won't let me be able to take care of myself. Like, it seems like it wants me to feel like I always go after people, and I want to be like, everybody wants love. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing. No matter, we may deny it deep down inside. We may deny it. We may be like, "No, I'm good." But it's because they're unhappy or they're unsatisfied in their life, or something going on in their life that they can't do anything about or have control over, or they don't have control over something in their life that they're unhappy about. And I'm to the point where I'm so unhappy, like, because I'm not good enough for nobody. People always, you know what I mean, like, and it's like, even if I were to change, like, it hurts because the people that wasn't there when you were at your lowest and then they hit you back up, like, it just feels like you want nothing to do with them. Like, you're so turned away from them. Like, you're so, like, they're so repelling against me, like their spirit and everything. Like, I couldn't just, that pain that you made me feel, you left me all alone. Like, you weren't there for me when I was at my lowest, even though I look like this or I look like that, or I act like this, and I didn't mean it, or whatever. Like, if people care, they will be there at your lowest. When they don't truly care, they will sit up there and tell you, like, it's you, or like, tell you all the things that this is not even helping you when you're at your lowest at that moment. Like, of course some things are me, but like, it's just out of my control, and I can't stand my emotions. And my emotions it hurts a lot that people always misjudge me because of my emotions, and no one gives me a chance. And it just, like, I don't know why people don't give, or people, like, the world is not the way it used to be anymore. Like, people, there's no genuine love, there's no loyalty, there's no like love, there's no like, back then when people will give you chances, there used to be like strong connection, like there's no friendship. Like, I only have one person in my life that is still like, it hurts because I don't like disappointing them, and that's another reason why it's hard to like not like myself, to hate myself, because I hate letting down or disappointing the people that that care about me. I just feel like a burden. Like, I feel like I'm tired of disappointing them, because like, on I'm just suffering a lot, and I know it comes off like you can do this, you're capable, but it's like the reason why they don't see it is because they don't feel my pain. Like I feel so much pain, and I just lost my job just because I couldn't stop being angry. Like I couldn't stop getting angry. Like I knocked down the paper cups off the water tower, and I just knocked them down like that, and they were just so sensitive about it because of mental health. It was just getting like, I couldn't stop being angry, and I tried so hard to hold it in, and just to go to work and just hold it in, and I couldn't. I just knocked down the cups, and then prior to that week, I threw my own water bottle. I broke my own water bottle, but it resulted in a bang. I hit it on the floor, but I think it bounced on the wall. But nothing got broke or whatever. There was no damage or whatever. It's just security heard the loud bang, and they heard it, and they just saw me kind of like sitting on the floor, kind of angry, on the ground, angry, and I didn't do anything or whatever. But they were like, they told manager talked to me, and they asked me like, oh, what's going on? And then, but anyways, I'm trying to work on not talking disorderly. Like I'm trying to work on not being so desultory, talking and scattered thoughts, I guess. I don't know, I'm trying to be organized, organize my thoughts. And that's my ADHD. And that's another thing that people just hate me for, can't stand me for. If I'm fidgety or whatever, they can't stand me. They don't want me around. Those type of people, and tell me I need to work on that. And I need to just change that and change everything about me. And I just feel like a loser. So when I say I'm a loser, they be like, oh, why are you calling you a loser? That's why you are where you are, because you call yourself a loser, you talk down on yourself. Well, it's because society treats me like I'm a loser. So I just being honest with myself, and just saying what people say, like, or treat me. So don't be mad at me. You're the one who rejected me, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, so that just hurts. But anyway, so I just been having so much trouble with not getting angry. Like I've been getting angry so much, and I don't know what it is. And then my brain is so against me. It tells me, like, I literally have to ignore my brain now so freaking hard just to get anything done, or if I can't focus. And it's like, I know, like, I have to start telling myself, like, now that I know my brain is against me, I have to fight it back. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I mean, it's real hard not to do that. Like, it's real hard not to feel like a loser. You feel like a loser, so when you're at your lowest, it's kind of like not fight, because you're weak, like you're vulnerable. And it's like, I know I can't do it alone, so, but it's real hard. Like, of course I'm at my lowest, and it's like, and then the people don't get it because they got what they need, or they're just not going through what you're going through. Or, so it makes it even harder when they look at you and they can't even, like, not unconditional love. Like, it's always about what you got, or what you got going for you, or it wasn't even me, like, what do you have to have going for you, or this person loves her or loves herself or whatever. I don't know. Just so they can drain it away from you. It seems like it. Like, I've never had anyone accept me or want to date me. Like, I'm 25 and I've never, like, had a boyfriend. So it's hard, and yeah. But also I got other stuff going on. Like I said, my job let me go. Mental health is getting worse. Everybody's personality is getting worse. It's almost like I have nothing to live for. It's just nothing. I'm so depressed, like, and then people get mad at you and blame you for being depressed. Like, depression is so hard to do anything when you're depressed. Like, if you've ever been depressed, or just like, you know what I mean. Like, you don't feel motivated or inspired. It's like the worst feeling, like almost like cancer. Like, it is so tolling, and like, it's so, yeah, it just takes a toll on you, and it's so, like, draining and debilitating. Like, ugh. Yeah.